Hey there, bass enthusiasts. Ron's Bass Lessons. Hey, by the way, I'm playing a different bass than I played on like pretty much all my previous videos, or just about all of them. My very first bass was a Yamaha, and this is also a Yamaha. I really love these basses, man. They're so simple, but you know, no fancy active pickups or anything, man. But I think they're just great, and they stand the test of time. I think both of them are from the '80s, so I'm pretty pleased with them. Anyway, this is a lesson in Last Day Under the Sun by Volbeat, another modern-ish song from my point of view for a band I play with now. That this kind of music they do. It's not the kind of stuff that I would ever choose, but I'm always glad when I'm pushed to learn stuff that I normally wouldn't even listen to. So this song actually reminds me of some other song, I think from the 80s or the 90s, and I cannot put my finger on it. So if anybody figure out what song this sounds like it's almost a rip-off of, let me know. It's driving me crazy. I keep hearing the other song in my head, and I can't figure out what song it is. Anyway, so it's in the key of E. Spent a lot of time on the open E. So it has like, I don't know how many different phrases. It has like sort of two distinct verse phrases, and then it has the chorus phrase, which is slightly different. So I had to play it a lot to get the structure. That's the big thing, because it's just, you can just get caught listening and get caught up in it. So at the very beginning, you're vamping on just E. Now for me, I find, because I've developed my three fingers in recent times for various things that I've had to play, and I find it makes it easier and smoother and more interesting. But you know, you can do it with two fingers if you're a finger player. You know. But I like to put a few like triplets in it or something. You know, whatever. So anyway, you're vamping on E, then you go to A, back to E, and then it does this weird. It does this weird thing. It does it like approximately every other time. You'll have to just play with the song to get the structure, but during that verse, when it comes back from E-A back to the E, it passes over A to B as a turnaround chord in the key of B. So it's like, okay, and then normally most places of the song it goes back to the E. Sorry, I need to clean the pot on this switch. Okay. And then so at the beginning of the song it does that a couple times, and then after it gets through that, then it does this thing. The next separate phrase, as I look at it, it's C sharp to A to E to B. So when it comes out of that, and then C sharp, A, E, B. Okay? And then back to, unless there's a different part in the song, back to that E-A-E thing. And then the other phrase is, it only does it in two different places in the song. It does it, I think, right before the solo, and one time during the second verse, I think it is. I'm trying to think of when it hits it. Yeah, it does that C sharp thing. And then it goes into A flat, A, E to B. So the phrase is similar to the C sharp, except instead of going to C sharp, it's going to G sharp, basically, up to the A. Yeah, because you're normally doing, for that phrase, you're normally doing C sharp A, but for that alternative of that phrase, you're going G sharp A. Okay, so it's G sharp A, E, B. Okay. And so after it does that in the song, it does it twice in a row. And the second time it does that C sharp phrase, instead of going to the E, it goes straight to the B right before the solo. So it's like G sharp, A, it holds on the B. then it starts the solo on 2 phrases of C sharp, and then it goes into the C sharp A, E, B thing twice. E. One more time. This is behind the solo. C sharp, A, E, B, and then it goes, does a little stutter step, and then it goes back into the G sharp part. Twice. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, that's when it does what I just said before, the holding on the B. Okay, the phrase was right, I just told you the wrong spot, and it stops there. That's the first, I think there's 2 stops in the song, but it's definitely the first stop. Okay, and then it starts over with a little bit of a cappella, and then you come in gently with the E, A, E. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is 2 stops because it's right here. So you go right after that first stop, a cappella, and you play with them E, A, play a little bit of E, and then it stops for a second, and then it goes into the outro. And the outro is basically just twice through the EA business to start with. Because they're singing the last day under the sun, you know. And then it does twice the C sharp to A business, and that's how it ends. So E, B, one more time. This is the very end. And then it does this thing at the very end. Okay, you're playing all the same notes. It's C sharp. This is like kind of similar to the stop before, to the stop right before the solo, kind of. This part. And then it's just A, C sharp, and then just ends on the tonal E note. So that's all the parts in the song. So I did do a cover of it. Hopefully it won't get censored. I don't know what their record company is like, but I did do a full cover play along. So, and I will, if I haven't, I will hand tab it on some level just to kind of put the parts together. So if you want that, as usual, email me. And if you're happy with my work, please, if you haven't, like and subscribe and spread the word. I appreciate it. See you at the next lesson.